In this lecture we will discussing about the memory, semiconductor memories. Memories are nothing but the spaces where data can be stored. If any memory to address any memory we are using n bit address lines. N-bit address lines, then maximum number of memory location possible is 2 raised to power n. Suppose in a microprocessor 8085 we have 16-bit address line. 16-bit address line. If there are 16-bit address line, then there will be total 2 raised to power 16. 2 raised to power 16 number of locations possible in 8085 memory. Means an 8085 chip can address 2 raised to power 16 memory locations. Now the classification of memory. Memories are classified into two types. One is primary memory and one is secondary memory. Primary memory has two types that we heard many times, that is RAM and ROM, random access memory and read-only memory. Secondary memory, like in uh, daily life we use, is one is semi-random or direct access, like example at hard disk, CD drive, CD, DVD. These are the types of secondary memory. And apart from this, there are some serial access where data has to be accessed serially, or magnetic tapes, ferrite core, memory. These are the types of secondary memory. In secondary memory, we have direct access memory and serial access memory. In direct access memory, any location can be accessed directly, while in serial access, the data should be accessed serially. Now we'll see the difference between RAM and ROM. RAM, read, random access memory. In this RAM, data can be read or data can be write on the memory, while ROM is only read only memory, means only read operation can be performed over RAM. A RAM is used for temporary storage of user programs or user data, while ROM is used for fixed storage of system, fixed storage of system programs like BIOS, look table, etc. RAM is a volatile memory, means after power off, the data will be lost. It is a volatile, while ROM is non-volatile memory. This is the difference between RAM and ROM. Now RAM are divided into two types. One is static RAM and another is dynamic RAM. In static RAM, data is stored like flip-flop. Data stored in flip-flops, and in static RAM, sorry, in dynamic RAM, data stored in most capacitors. In static RAMs, BJT and MOSFETs both are used, while in dynamic RAM only MOSFETs are used. They are faster and these are slower. And most important point about static and dynamic RAM is static RAM is used as cache memory in the system, while dynamic RAM is used as main memory. Next, non-refreshing memory is static RAM, while dynamic RAM is refreshing. Means we can refresh this dynamic RAM. There are several types of ROM also. One is PROM, EEPROM, and E square P ROM. In PROM, data is stored by user but only once. Means once the data is stored, cannot be erased, or it will be of no use for other data. But in EEPROM and PROM, data can be stored multiple times by the user, and for data can be stored and erased any number of times. And for EEPROM, for erasing, UV light is used, and for E square prom, for erasing the data, electrical signals are used. Now the next is programmable logic devices. Programmable logic devices. In programmable logic devices, we have PROM, PAL, PLA. PROM, we have already discussed. PAL, called programmable programmable and logic, and this PLA is called programmable logic array. Now for PROM, it has Fixed and means and operation is not programmable, while programmable or in PAL. Programmable and and fixed or is there. In PLA there is programmable and and programmable or. So this was about